Hey guys, and good morning motherfuckers. Welcome to my channel. I'll be your bartender for today and I'll be making a cocktail for the legendary President of VTubing, Kson Souchou. Kson's anniversary will be on the 16th of October, so I hope everyone goes to give her stream a watch. She deserves it. Happy anniversary, Kson. Yes, Kson is definitely one of the most influential VTubers out there, as expected of the VTuber President, Sasuga Kson Souchou. She does a variety of very interesting streams, such as gaming, building Gundams, teaching us some very useful English words, and to just hanging out with very hot girls doing stuff. Honestly, what is going on with some of those streams? But I'm not complaining. Yes, Kson is one of the OG VTubers of our time, and she has inspired many with her kindness and badassery. She deserves so much love and affection, and you better give it to her, otherwise she'll beat you up. Happy anniversary, Souchou. You earned it. I'm real excited to introduce this drink to you all, as I think it's a great match for Kson. The cocktail that we're making today is based on the classic cocktail called El Presidente. And based on my very limited Japanese, Souchou means president, although I guess in a more Yakuza sense of the word. El Presidente is considered Cuba's version of the Manhattan, and it has a very interesting story to it. From what I've heard, in Cuba there was a president who was quite a big drinker, and the people came up with a cocktail for him, and it was made up of rum, vermouth, and grenadine. A while later, a new president stepped up and said something along the lines of, "I'm the president now, make me a better drink than the old one." Yeah, so one bartender had the idea of adding a bit of curacao to the old drink, and it became even more popular, and it's now the El Presidente that we know today. You gotta admit, that's kind of a boss move, and it's totally fitting of the boss herself, Kson. Now, I wanted to add a bit more of a Japanese flair to this drink, so instead of rum and vermouth, I'm using shochu and sake. In my very limited research, I haven't found a lot of documentation on mixing shochu and sake in this way, or people making a Japanese version of the El Presidente. So this might just end up being my most original creation yet. However, I can't exactly read Japanese, so bartenders over there might be making El Presidente in this way, or there might be a very good reason why you shouldn't mix shochu and sake, but hey, I'm just gonna take the win wherever I can. Anyways, let's go over the ingredients. As I said before, I'm using shochu to replace the rum. This one's made from barley, but I believe there are other shochus out there that better replicate the flavors of rum. In particular, I think there's some that are distilled from black sugar, which would be very similar to rum, but unfortunately I can't find any in my area at this proof. This is 86 proof. Yeah. Next, like I said, I'm using sake to replace the vermouth. Vermouth is a fortified wine, which means they take wine and they add other flavors to it and more booze to up the proof. The original recipe calls for a blanc vermouth, which is a bit sweeter and fruitier than normal. So when you go for the sake, you also want to go for a sweeter, fruitier sake. I went for a Junmai Ginjo sake. Next, I'm using yuzu liqueur to sub in the curacao. This one is from Choya. And we'll also need grenadine. I have a bunch left over from when I made it for Ollie's drink. Lastly, we'll need saline solution and lemon bitters. I would have liked to use yuzu bitters to keep with the Japanese theme, but unfortunately it's quite expensive for me to get over here. So lemon bitters it is. Now let's build the cocktail. This one's going to be stirred. Usually the rule is you shake anything that has fruit juice in it to really fluff it up, and you stir anything that doesn't, which preserves the clarity of the cocktail. So first grab a mixing glass and a coupe glass to serve with, and we're going to add ice to the coupe glass to let it chill for a bit. Put that off to the side. And now into our mixing glass. I have a bar spoon here to help me stir. We're gonna add 1/4 ounce of grenadine, 1/4 ounce of our yuzu liqueur, 1.5 ounces of our shochu, 3/4 of an ounce of our sake. We're gonna add 2 dashes of lemon bitters, 2 drops of saline solution. Okay, now we're gonna add ice to our mixing glass. And we're gonna stir. So you need to stir this for 20 to 30 seconds, which is quite a long time compared to shaking, but yeah, that's just how it goes. Okay, now we're gonna dump out our chilled coupe glass. And we're going to strain out our drink into the glass. Now let's garnish. Here I have some strips of lemon peel that I've cut already. I'm gonna take one and we're gonna express the lemon oils over the drink. So, now I'm just gonna clean this up because we're gonna use it for decoration. Okay, I've cleaned it up a little bit and now we have this sort of elongated trapezoid shape. I'm just gonna roll this up into a little bundle, like so. And I have here a very lovely katana pick that we're gonna use. Just take our bundle and skewer it through the katana, like so. And we also have a little cocktail cherry that I pre-picked up, and we're gonna skewer that as well. Okay, here we have a nice cocktail cherry and a little bundle of lemon zest, and we're just gonna rest this katana right on top of our drink. And there you have it. I present to you the Souchou. I don't think Japanese has a word for the, so we don't quite get the same effect as El Presidente, but the Souchou, made in honor of our very own Kson Souchou. We have very nice, slight pink color, sort of matches the pink motifs that she has going in her dress. But yeah, this is a very classy drink. This is definitely something that a boss would be sipping on as they're resting in their big chair as their underlings all bow before them. Now let's taste. You get a very pleasant citrusy aroma from just smelling it. If you can get fresh yuzu, I'm sure that expressing those oils would be much better. Let's take a sip. Yeah, this shochu is the main focus here. So make sure you get a really good quality one. Yeah, the barley really comes through. So what I'm thinking is, if there is a black sugar distilled shochu that is, of high proof, 40% ABV or more, it would be much closer to the original El Presidente here. But this is pretty good. You get a bit of sweetness and citrus from the grenadine and the shoyu, just a little bit, and there's a little bit of that sake aroma, that flowery sweetness that lingers in your palate. But this is a very spirit-forward drink. You really taste the alcohol first and foremost. So personally, I like a sweeter drink, so maybe I would have added a little bit more grenadine, a little bit more of the yuzu liqueur, but overall this is still quite good. Yeah, you definitely sip this over time. Yeah, and you have a little cherry to finish you off. Anyways, thank you for watching. Please leave your love and affection for Kson in the comments down below. If you have an idea for a Kson cocktail, please let me know. Congratulations, Kson, on your anniversary. May you have many, many more. And I hope to see you in the next video. Cheers, and thank you.